there, Libra. I hope you guys are doing really well. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for the last portion of August 2021. And if you're finding this reading at a later date and it resonates with you, just feel free to take the information. The message is likely yours. Time is fluid in tarot land. So, show me energy for the sign of Libra. Did I say Leo? I meant Libra. Show me for Libra. I'm doing some oracle energy first before we get into your messages from tarot. Show me oracle energy from Libra. So you have judgment coming out in reverse here. Will you focus? Will you do it? I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Judgment in reverse. Can you give me one more for Libra? Abundance coming through. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Bottom of the deck, purpose as well. I know what I am here to do. I'll leave that there for you guys. Let's go ahead and get into your messages. Show me energy for the sign of Libra. For the sign of Libra, last of August 2021. All right, Libra, the first card you have out is the Two of Wands here. The Queen of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. The Star. The Four of Swords, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Magician, and the Tower. Bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. So opportunities, choices, I feel like this is a period of choices for you guys, you know, and I do want to say Venus is in your sign right now. That's your ruling planet. This can talk a lot. Yeah, it can talk a lot about like relationships and trying to bring in new opportunities for relationships. And if that is your goal, it definitely does have, it's a good time to connect with other people for emotional connections, you know, and you know, when I say relationships, it doesn't just have to mean love focused. It can be romantic focused, but all varying shades of love, all varying shades of connection, emotional connection with other people. You know, it's that healing energy. It's that connective energy, you know. This can also, with Venus in your sign, Venus in general, it can talk about bringing in abundance into your life, financial opportunities, you know, how you deal with your money. There's a lot of different things, new jobs, new situations, new endeavors. Here we start this reading out with the Two of Wands. So there's an element of needing to decide, needing to choose a position, needing to choose a direction here. And it feels like you have many opportunities being presented here with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But I feel here, Libra, that it's important with this card to pay attention to the things that are going to emotionally satisfy you most. Yes, things that deal with money, but also in your stability, your foundation, your home life, structuring things. If you're a parent, you know, regardless of gender, the Queen of Pentacles, this is a very nurturing energy, somebody who's very loving, caring. They take care of the home. It's stabilizing the home life, you know, especially if you have children. you know, but I want to talk about this here for a second before we get into anything else with potential people involved. This new opportunity is requiring us to choose a path, to choose a direction, and that may be something that may feel a little bit daunting, you know, because it's likely something that we're going to have to commit to, that we're going to have to give our dedication to, and it pays back. You know, it's very, very positive in regard to what it brings back to you, you know, as far as abundance and stability and security. But it also is something that we're going to need to be very engaged in. You do have abundance here and purpose. This Queen of Pentacles, she's all about her own self-worth, her purpose, the purpose in life, you know, all of these things. With Judgment in reverse here, I feel like there are a lot of things being presented that may be confusing, or perhaps you're currently involved in something that may be confusing, and you're like, do I want to stay in this? Do I want to maintain this? What is this truly providing in my life? With the Queen of Pentacles here, we're paying attention to what is being provided in our lives, what we can provide for ourselves and our families, you know. Some of you, this may be, you know, once you decide to choose a direction, you end up meeting a very beneficial person in your life. It could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This energy is somebody who's very benevolent, very caring, very considerate. This may be somebody who is a financial advisor, somebody, a great boss, you know, that kind of energy as well. And it could just be a earth sign person, you know. I feel that there's a necessity, though, here, Libra, for you to make a decision or like choose a path in your life, because it feels like there's been too much floundering. And when we have the Seven of Cups here, this can talk about emotional unrest, emotional confusion. It can also talk about drinking, doing drugs. It's a card of escapism, you know, where we lose our ability to judge situations clearly. We are out of judgment and alignment within ourselves, you know. And maybe this is something where it's like, if this is something from your past that you've been engaging in, you know, it's like, do I choose this or do I move forward here? Underneath you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is opportunities, you know, being presented in your life that are potentials in your life, you know. And with this, the Empress at the bottom of the under here, this whole line, it's like, what do I give my money to? What do I give my stability to? You know, what is that? Do I go this old way or do I choose a new way? And it feels like we're evaluating past energy, or like energy of the past, you know. And with the Empress here, it's really telling me that there's an emphasis for you to heal yourself, for you to be in a better stability or a better position of stability. You know, this can talk about mother energy as well, but like what I'm picking up most here, Libra, is an energy of really, it is comeuppance, you know, comeuppance. Like, it's your time to shine. It's your time to deal with things. You also have Mars and Mercury coming into your sign soon. I believe Mercury is at the end of August, should be in your sign. And then I think Mars is going to be entering your sign somewhere in like mid-September. These energies are very integral to helping us get on a certain path, you know, and for those to be coming up, it's kind of like, maybe this is a time for you to prepare now, because with Mars and Mercury, it's like, what are the things that we need to focus on? What are we needing to communicate and have clarity in, you know, the things that are most important to us? Mars is about action. It's the god of fire, the god of war, you know. It's very, very, light a fire under your ass and make something happen here, you know. It's very dedicated, but it wants to pursue, it wants to push forward. It doesn't like lackadaisical energy. It doesn't want to sit down. It doesn't want to, you know, it's like go, 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 go. And, you know, with Mercury being presented there, with them not too far from each other, kind of gives you an interesting energy where you can start to create more, especially things that are going to be, you know, your communications. It can talk about, you know, getting goals met, you know, focusing on what is most important to you right now, putting those goals and projects in focus here. And with this energy leading up here in Venus, it's like, why don't we try to harness that energy so we can move forward with kind of like, I guess, your best foot forward. Not like you're trying to put your best foot forward for new people. I mean, maybe you are. Maybe it talks about moving away from jobs and getting into a new position, you know, something else. But whatever it is, it's like intentionally for the universe. It's like you put your foot forward, one foot in front of the other creates movement and action and creation, you know, when we start to move after a period of stagnation. And I'm seeing this as stagnation because it's like, I feel here, Libra. I feel here that there's, we're emotionally, like, I don't want to say disconnected, but emotionally confused and kind of bombarded by so many things in our lives right now that it's like taking a breath can feel a little bit exhausting. And so we really need to focus on the projects and the things that are most important in our life at this time. Put them at the forefront and make best with them. Do the best that you can with them. And with this energy right now, start envisioning your life in a changed way. Start envisioning yourself in a new experience. Start envisioning the money that comes into your wallet, you know, your bank account. See it rising here. Abundance, the Empress, you know, the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles. Abundance, change, shift, purpose, being very conscious of our purpose here. You know, perhaps we've had a lack of that here. Maybe we've been involved in situations that have kind of bled us dry or just wiped us out, you know, and maybe staying in them has been problematic, yet we stay because we're afraid to move forward here. Choose a direction, choose a path, because you have the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands here, Queen of Pentacles, and then it goes to the Three of Wands. So it's like, you know, when we put in our effort, when we make decisions that are practical and sound in regard to our finances and our well-being and the health of our family, we start to receive. And there's a patience with it. It doesn't just come immediately. There's a patience that happens here, you know, but it starts to bring in that abundance. And here we come with this abundance here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star. Things changing, things transitioning, new opportunities being presented here, especially in health as well. This can talk about being in a period of, you know, I don't know if anybody's dealing with health issues, and I'm not going to get super specific because it's not what I do on this channel. But it can talk about healing. It can talk about getting a new sense of self, a new perspective, a new lease on life, you know, feeling better. Feeling, if you've been lethargic, this is also asking us to be very clear in what we feed our body, what we feed our energy, the things that we give to ourselves so that we can manifest and be in our top health, you know. Very, very, very auspicious energy, but also one that is really important for us to be clear about how we nurture and take care of ourselves, you know, especially if you have any dependents in your life, children, animals, whomever it is, you know, be very clear about how you're taking care of yourself because you give back to your situation. New opportunities. This can be a new job offer. It can be a place of moving. You know, this can talk about moving as well. You know, these things come through and it's like, what are we giving to? What are we choosing to experience more here? You know, some of you, this is having to, you know, trust an opportunity. If you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, it's like trusting an opportunity here. With the Star, this is talking about healing, growth. It also talks about highlighting your skills, your skill set, you know, and also it highlights certain ways that we've grown and we've progressed in ourselves and in our lives, you know. And so if there is that energy of progression, it leads you to the next stage. It leads you to being aware of who you are, how these things affect you. It also puts you in the spotlight when it comes to being recognized. So if this is in regard to a new job here, it can talk about people seeing you in a different light, people seeing you for your skill set, people seeing you for the value that you provide here, you know. Be of cheer, be of service, but, you know, purpose is your energy here. So give back, you know, and it's like through that essence, through that service energy, you are able to experience better things in your life, and it connects you with the right type of people. It lets you be seen as somebody that is trustworthy and worthy of more. And then you get into the Four of Swords, which can talk a lot about healing. It can also talk a lot about, you know, taking a minute for yourself, or longer than a minute, taking some time for yourself to really focus on what is most important to you, getting a new perspective on life, being able to put some distance between you and your past so you can have a breathing room, you know, and that I feel comes through patience, but also perseverance here. It's important to be able to have that, you know, and be able to experience more with that. You know, so I'm going to clarify everything in a little bit, but I want to get into the rest of these energies here. And for you guys too, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 major arcana here. So with the major arcanas, Libra, it can talk a lot about, you know, just the fact that they're being here, it can kind of emphasize that there are some lessons in our lives that we need to experience here. It's not really that we're moving away from them, you know, or we need to experience them here. So, you know, we need to experience health. We need to experience moving forward. This is a healing, you know, and when I say health, I don't just mean like, oh, you know, maybe you're feeling sick, now you're better. This is a healing, spiritual healing, emotional healing, mental healing, you know, trusting the direction that you need to be in. This can also be healing when it comes to how you view your finances, how you view, your stability and your purpose, okay? I'm going to take a sip of water here. Let me get rid of this chair. Where's my water? So, yeah, there's a necessity here for change. And if you have anything inside of yourself that feels like, I need to be on this path, you know, I've been on this one, I need to be over here. Something isn't resonating with where I'm at right now, and I want to change it. This is an opportunity to change it, okay? And that can also lead you to a fair amount of healing as well. You have 2 cards of healing here, you know? And then it's like we end up with the Empress. So it's like whatever this transitional period is, this leads to your abundance. It leads to your opportunities. It leads to, you know, emphasizing good things in your life. She emphasizes good things. This is kind of like a boost, you know? And next we have the Magician. So this energy of transformation here, this energy of health, abundance, awareness, shift in your purpose. And then also with the Magician, it's like, let me take the skills that I've experienced here. Let me take what I've learned here from this job or from this period of my life and really apply it to something new that provides change. I'm hearing tranquility. It provides opportunities. Literally what, okay, so I heard in the way that I heard that was, do you remember like the Teenage Ninja Turtles? Awesome, dude, cowabunga. Like that, it literally, I was like, what? I was thrown off by that, but like I got like surfboards and like, awesome, dude. I don't know why, but that's where that went. Yeah, this is taking a chance. This is making something happen here. And it brings health, it brings healing, it brings money, abundance, foundation, stability. And it also, again, aligns you with your purpose. And when you're living in that position, when you're engaging that energy in its totality and fullness, you change shit. You change things very, very quickly. A lot of change and transition happens here for you, Libra. The Tower is not a terrible, scary card. I mean, some people can look at it that way, but like the Tower really, you know, it says change, shift. Things are breaking apart now. Things are going to shift and move. And that can be through you changing it, or that can be the universe changing it. And I think here in this reading, we may have dealt with a situation where we have not changed anything, where we're just kind of like living in the same little bubble. This is coming to flush that out, you know, whether you like it or not. That's kind of why the Tower is a unique card to me, just, and, you know, in general. It can talk a lot about, you know, if we're sitting in stagnancy, or if a foundation is just like subpar, it doesn't last, you know. And so either we take the initiative to change it, or the universe is going to change it for us. And sometimes when the universe does it, it's like, oh shit, my life is falling apart, you know. Not easy information to deal with. So here there's an opportunity, but you have to take advantage of it. You have to make it happen. It's not going to be handed to you. And if you're waiting on it, shit's gonna change real quick. All right, let's clarify this reading for Libra. So with the Two of Wands here, show me Libra. Show me for Libra with the Two of Wands here. So here, Libra, you have the 8 of Wands. Focus, please. This is choosing a new path, new directions here, okay? Bottom of the deck, you have the Magician coming up. Magician here. This is being intentional about the direction that you take your life, the people that you communicate with, how you line things up. This is getting your ducks in a row and making things happen. Speedy exit, speedy entry, you know. It can also talk about travel. You've got a couple travel cards here as well. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. But this is about talking about it, you know. Find the direction that you want to go in and start talking about it. Start making it happen, you know. Bring life into it. Show me the Queen of Pentacles here for a sign of Libra. Temperance coming through here, okay. So Temperance here with the Queen of Pentacles. This is balancing your money, making sure that all of your accounts are balanced, you know, bringing a focus to that energy. It's also an energy in regard to health, making sure that, you know, if we are having any substance issues, you know, where we're out of alignment with our mind, our emotions, our bodies, this is time to really heal that, to take shape, make it take shape in a different way and direction. The Temperance card is an alchemical energy. It's mixing things that don't necessarily go together, but it's making them harmonious. You know, it's bringing in a harmonious effect and energy. So things that maybe we don't recognize or understand in our life, opportunities that we might not see, bringing them into our life to create a different harmony within them. Okay, Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Communication towards new directions. This is communication with new people. Also feeling the importance of opportunities in your life and being willing to talk about them, being willing to open up, being willing to connect and go in a new direction here. It's a passionate energy, you know, so if we need to breathe passion into our lives here or breathe passion into a connection or whatever this is. I'm not picking up massive, like, love relationship energy here. I'm not, but, you know, this is more like a personal thing, even though this is not a personal reading. Yeah, there's balance coming through here, but it's needing to know how to balance or what to balance and being very honest about what we are moving forward here. This is a transitional period as well. Show me the Three of Wands. You have the King of Cups for the Three of Wands here. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Very interesting energy, though, with the Three of Wands, because it tells me that, you know, this is a nurturing card. It's somebody that shows up with a lot of love for their situation, or at least compassionate energy. For some of you, this may also be with all of this healing, self-healing awareness energy. It also may be somebody that is a therapist or a counselor. The King of Cups can be that energy. The Hierophant can be that energy. Same with the King of Swords. Those kind of energies I pick up on when I feel like counselor energy. Queen of Cups too. But this is, you know, this is feeling very positive about the direction and the things that we're bringing into our life. You know, it also could be connecting with a, you know, water sign of that nature. You know, through this transition and change, you may also have somebody of that nature coming into your life as well. And this is a very stable, loving energy. It's somebody that is very giving of their time. They're nurturing. They care about you and the situation at hand and life and love in general. They care, you know. Yeah, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So that's coming through here. And it also is asking, if that energy does come through in a person, take your time, be patient. There's nothing to rush into. I feel like there's a transitional period for you guys. So there's no rushing here. It's just kind of assessing, making assessments and processing and moving forward. Show me this Ace of Pentacles. What is this energy coming towards Libra? You have Death, Scorpio energy here. So this new opportunity changes your situation entirely here. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck. There may be some hesitancy here because you're going to be dealing, it feels, Libra, it feels like you're going to be dealing with something that transitions your life in a very, very deep and impactful way. Death, the Tower, these are not bad cards. It's just saying that there is a transformation here, a shakeup, something that is going to require you to commit to a new experience, you know, and I feel like it shakes you up from your old experience here, but leads you to a fair amount of abundance, gets you in alignment with your purpose, or at least connects you further with your purpose, and helps you better assess situations, you know, or at least feel like you're coming from a place of better judgment, okay? Transformation, rebirth, change. That's that Scorpio Plutonic energy. Okay. Also check your sun, moon, rising energies here as well. You never know like where your planets are affecting you, you know. So I'm Scorpio rising most definitely. I don't have a lot of Libra in my chart, but I'm Scorpio rising, and it's a wild ride. Show me the star. So for the star here, you have, it came out in reverse. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. You know, it's an interesting energy because it does come out as a court card. Court cards are people that show up in your life, you know. I'll read it as court card and I'll read it as energetic as well. I'll read it energy first. This can talk about not feeling satisfied in your life. It can talk about, you know, engaging in situations that don't bring much outcome. You know, they're kind of frivolous. They're just surface engaging, you know, things that you don't intend to rely on or tend to be, you know, invested in for long periods of time. And with that energy too, that can, it causes a sense of, not standing in your power, not accepting the gifts that are presented to you, and also not pushing yourself hard enough, you know. And when I say that, like, push yourself to commit to things that are uncomfortable, things that make you change, you know. Here, there's a lackadaisical energy that comes through, especially with the star. It's like not seeing your opportunities, not seeing the abundance that is presented to you in your life, not seeing the things that you have chance in, you know. There's a lot of opportunities here, and like it's not being available to it. It's just kind of like, you know, la-di-da energy. With the Knight of Wands as a person in reverse, this can talk about somebody who, you know, in a romantic sense, it can talk about a player. It can talk about somebody who is dishonest in relationships, you know, to a degree because they have a personal agenda, or perhaps they're not communicating about what they truly feel, or maybe they're not interested in a situation, but they engage in it anyhow. It's that kind of energy. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups here. So King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Perhaps this was a situation where that occurred with this person, you know, for this to be at the bottom of the deck. Maybe now there is love. Interesting energy, you know, but either way, for this to be on top of the star in reverse, it's asking us to be very, very mindful of how we commit to things, how we show our enthusiasm towards things, and how we connect, okay? Show me the Four of Swords here. I'm like most interested in the Four of Swords in this reading. I don't know why. Show me the Four of Swords here for Libra. Okay, Libra. So you have some interesting energy. You've got 3 cards coming out here, Libra. You have the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So this energy, Libra, it's telling me that if you've had situations that you're currently in or you're dealing with that have been very problematic in their communication, you know, job situations that don't leave you enough financially. You have the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, situations that are problematic in their nature, you know, dissatisfying. They leave you with a sense of lack. They leave you with a sense of, you know, people who have like communication issues, or they communicate poorly. It shuts you out. You don't really have an opportunity or chance to, like, you know, how do you say, not protect yourself, but like have an opinion in something here. The Page of Pentacles is asking us to become very practical in regard to that. You know, be practical about the time that you take from this. Be practical about the healing that you receive from this. Be practical in the view that you experience this from moving forward here. Page of Pentacles can also talk about new opportunities that require us to learn, study, to take accountability for the foundation of our education or our life moving forward here. Pursuits in education. You know, this is something that we need to be aware of here. And it feels like with this Four of Swords, this is a period of healing from something that you've been involved in. I'm going to clarify these just because I'm curious here. You know, but this is the new opportunity creating itself, or you're creating it. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's something that you have to start. It's something that you have to commit to. And it's the beginnings of a situation. It's not all just handed to you. It's beginnings of a situation being presented here. But it gets you out of a problematic experience, or it gets you out of the stagnancy here. I feel like stagnancy here. Show me the Empress for Libra. So you have the Ten of Swords here coming out for the Empress with the star at the bottom of the deck. Stars in the center of this reading here. So it feels like there's a problematic situation in your life that changes, you know. For some of you, this could be, you know, problematic energy with a woman in your life, or some sort of conflict with a female energy. The Empress can also represent mother energy. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, both mother energies. You know, so if there's like issues with that, this may be, you know, you having problems with a spouse, or your spouse having problems with you. Either way, the Ten of Swords here, it's a harsh one, you know, it's a harsh energy about like, you know, problematic communication, fighting, you know, things running amok, anxiety at its height, you know. But with the Ten of Swords, it's also an ending. So it's like that period is ended. There's a death to it. There's a transformation here. And through that, I feel like there's this progression with the Eight of Wands moving you forward, but there's an accountability to how you balance this out. You know, this is all contingent upon how you balance this energy out and make it happen, Libra. You know, with the star, this is also an opportunity to heal. And so it feels like you end up in a very abundant place. You end up in a very positive energy moving forward here, but also it requires you to be very stable about it and very dedicated to your cause. And I feel like that's what it is. It's like a cause. Like there's a reason for this happening. There's a reason for you being very focused on changing something here. Show me the Magician for Libra. You have the Three of Wands here coming out with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is this patience energy, but it's also, you know, when we initiate things in our life, we have the opportunity to bring wonderful things into our life. This is a stabilization. Oh, wow. Queen of Pentacles underneath that. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, this may be a situation where perhaps this is a person from your past that was a foundational period for you, a relationship that maybe it needs to change or it needs to be gotten rid of so new things can happen here. Either way, this can also lead to somebody new in your life that is a stable foundation. It is a better connection here. So there is that opportunity also being presented, something far greater than what you've experienced here. But it's through your effort that you end up experiencing this. It's not something that's just like, you know, it could be somebody that you meet at your job, a new job. It could be somebody that you engage in when it's like you are trying to pursue something new here. It's that type of energy. It's like when you're in alignment with yourself and when you're vibrating at the level of like, I'm doing things that are good for me, I'm doing things that are most important to me, and you're focusing on that, you're making it about you, you're taking control of your life, it feels like that energy is helping you align with what is most necessary in your life. And when you're living through that vibration, you also start to align with the people, you know, they'll align with you. It's like, you're doing good for yourself. Well, we're going to be getting involved with people who will help us, you know, we'll get involved with people who bring us our light up. It's like that vibration raises. And so it's a positive outcome, Libra. It's just, you know, there's patience in this. With the King and Queen of Pentacles, no matter how you slice it, it's a patient energy. There's time and dedication that is spent, you know. So, you know, start from the ground up, and it feels like you have an opportunity to experience a lot more moving forward. You know, when it's time for you to make something happen here, you know, to move things forward here, it leads to a very harmonious experience, something that is beneficial for you. I want to see the Tower. I want to see the Tower. So with the Tower here, you have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Ooh. And the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So interesting energy here, Libra. This can talk about, you know, the Queen of Cups was at the bottom of the deck earlier. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Somebody's, if this is your energy, it's coming out, you know, either this or this. But there's a very, it's like a duo. You had the Queen and King of Pentacles, and you've had the Queen and King of Cups. This energy with these, it can talk about romantic energy. It can talk about love, you know. It can also reference, you know, with the kings of both, king and queen of both energies, earth and water, you know, emotional stability, stability that leads to a very loving connection, you know, communications in that regard as well. With the Nine of Wands, though, here, this may be coming, I don't know if you're communicating with somebody and it shocks them or comes out of the blue here, to the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But there's a transitional period here where it's something shocking to somebody, and they may have a barrier up or a boundary up. I'm not sure what this is. So I'm trying to pick this deck up, and this one's stuck to the bottom. It says spiritual connection, a higher level of love. Maybe a spiritual love here, emotional love. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay, show me. Okay, so you just had two cards flip out, and now I put it back, and now I'm like, do I bring it out? I do. Here it is. So with this energy here, you have the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles here, throwing themselves out. Bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles with this energy. So Libra, if this is a connection, like, I don't know if this is something of your past or of your future here. It kind of denotes an energy of the past, perhaps, with the Nine of Wands here, just because, and the Tower, because it's like, why would this person have hesitation towards whatever advancement this is? You know, here you have the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles here. So the Ten of Pentacles, it can talk about a lot of money. It can talk about emotional, or I'm sorry, not emotional satisfaction, but like abundance. Here you have abundance over here as well. It can talk about financial abundance and getting things moving in that regard. It can also talk about like commitments and connections and, you know, the intention of long-standing commitments here with the King and Queen of Cups. But it also comes with the Devil. So what is that? Because it's like, is this an attachment to this person? Is this an attachment to this person? Is this something that is being proposed because we're coming from a place of neediness or codependency, you know, is the Devil? And again, it kind of talks a little bit about like addictions or things of that nature. You know, what is the foundation here with this? Because if this is something between you and a person, it feels like there's already been history here. With the Three of Pentacles, you know, at the bottom of the deck for this coming out, it's telling me that the best course of action would just be to be able to get on the same page with this person or to communicate with them, you know. And if you truly do want to be in this person's life, you know, be there for that. But like also, you know, be careful of like having an agenda or making it like your mission to steer something in a certain way. Like, you know, you don't want to do that, you know, especially if it's genuine and if it's to happen here between you, then the Ten of Pentacles, you know, will bloom on its own. and lead you towards that energy. But with the Devil, be careful about how you attach to things. Show me Judgment in reverse. Like that type of energy is a Judgment in reverse energy. It's like trying to control a situation to suit somebody's needs through like codependency or something. Show me Judgment in reverse here. You have the Ten of Cups coming through here, Libra. Ten of Pentacles here. Some of you, this may be an energy from the past. I'm not going to lie. Like with this Tower and the Nine of Wands, like somebody like almost rejecting or being very hesitant to engage in something here. Judgment in reverse. If this is a past connection, this person loved you very much. Perhaps you love this person very much, but there was a detour or something happened here just because it doesn't seem like you're together anymore. It doesn't seem like you're together anymore. Bottom of the deck for that, you have the Six of Pentacles here. So this is a necessity to be fair, to be honest, to have reciprocation, to be equal, you know, or the desire for equal partnership here. Under that, you have Death. So this is maybe also talking about a situation that has died. An opportunity has died, and perhaps we're trying to resurrect or bring something new. I'm not going to get too much into that just because it seems like that's very tangential and I could be there for a while. I feel like there's a lot of information here, enough information, you know. Yeah, so change what you need to change, make direction, make choices. Here you have the Hangman underneath there. So there's a lot of sitting here, Libra. There's a lot of sitting here. Like, don't do that. This is not the time to do that. This is a time to prepare for your future. It's a time to prepare for challenges that are going to change things. The Tower, Death, you know, the Tower in this reading twice. So something here is about to transition for you. Might as well make the best of it. Okay, Libra? Might as well prepare for it. Especially with Mercury and Mars coming into your sign soon. They're on the horizon here for you in the next month. You know, end of August for Mercury, I believe, and then like, I don't know, midpoint in September for Mars to enter into your energy. But this is like, go, have clarity, be very clear about the direction, be very clear about your communication, be very honest, be very direct, be very bold, be very on board with change and transition. Because if you don't start working on that here, Libra, feels like the universe is going to step in and start making decisions for you. And that may be, it's good. It changes things, but it doesn't go as you plan, you know, and life doesn't go as we plan most of the time. But like if it's by force or by not having any say in the matter, that's really problematic. And that leaves you in a very big position of lack and frustration and even greater time to recuperate and heal. So this is what I have for you, Libra. I'm not going to go on anymore. I feel like this is enough. Show me for this energy between the King and Queen of Cups. What is this energy for Libra? You have romantic feelings coming in reverse here, okay? What is this? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So maybe there's a lack of romantic feelings between you and this person, or between one party and you, or whatever it is. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I'm not really sure what that's necessarily meaning here, but I'm feeling like, you know, if somebody is putting up a boundary, pay attention to it, listen to it, don't force them, especially if you're coming from a place of like neediness or codependency in a situation. Take care of issues of codependency first, okay? So this is what I have for you. If this is helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, it does help me and I appreciate it very much. And if you want a personal reading, you can contact me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com and I will get in contact with you. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.